me this opportunity. Uh, yes, you can start asking questions.
Sir, any update on the fourth impeachment complaint?
Well, as I told you earlier, I am consulting these House members who have requested that they be given some time now. So,
what a beautiful day. With the ones I love, I'll always stay. Living my best life, come what may. Together we shine in every way.
the plan is really to come up with another complaint, no? Because the whole procedures will take some time. So they're thinking about the so-called fast track process, whereby one-third of the House members can just sign a new complaint, endorse a new complaint, whereby one-third or more House members can endorse it. So under our procedures, the moment I received and verified this complaint, endorsed, signed by minimum of 103 House members, we can immediately transmit it to the Senate for action. No? What is this action? The Senate will have to create the impeachment court and approve through a resolution the rules that will govern the trial or the impeachment court until its conclusion. So, ito yung iniisip ng mga ibang House members. Of course, the other House members naman are thinking of endorsing naman one of the three complaints. No? So that's the situation now. So my hands are tied. I'll have to give them some more time.
Sir, endorse one of the three to get the 103.
No, under our rules kasi, if you want the Bicol Express, the Fast Track Express, it has to be a new complaint endorsed by 103 or more congressmen. Because if they come endorsing, let's say, the first or the second or the third complaint, that doesn't mean we'll have to transmit it immediately to the Senate. No? Under our rules kasi, the complaint should be endorsed immediately by the 103 or more House members.
Upon filing.
And then, upon my verification that the House members indeed sign and endorse this complaint, we are governed by our rules that we have to immediately transmit it to the Senate. No? That means it doesn't have to pass through the whole process of transmitting it to the Speaker referring it to the Committee on Rules, Committee on Rules to plenary to Committee on Justice, wherein the Committee on Justice will have 60 session days. So, if we go through that process, we will not be able to complete the whole impeachment investigation. That will take quite some time. For instance, we had a session last night, so we have barely 17 session days now. And then, as you know, our procedure is that if the session is suspended, that is considered one session. So for instance, the session was opened yesterday, Monday, and it was only suspended. So it's not counted as one session day. But let's say it is adjourned Wednesday, so that's one session day for 3 calendar days.
Sir, if there are 103 endorsers, what is the process of the transmittal to the Senate? Do you just write the Secretary General or do you write the Senate President?
Well, first I have to verify the complaint, no? And the endorsers, whether they were able to really master the 103 or more signatories, no, or endorsers. So upon verification, I can immediately transmit it to the plenary, and then the plenary has to read it out and then refer it to the Senate. No? Dadaan pa rin, pero wala na si Speaker. He has to transmit it immediately to the plenary. Plenary takes action and then immediately referred to the or transmitted to the Senate.
All on the same day, sir?
It can be done in one whole day or 2 days. I think I don't know if you were already a reporter during the time of Speaker Manny Villar, no?
Yes, sir.
If you have seen the video, Speaker Manny Villar then, the House members were expecting an opening prayer, no, to open the session. But instead, the Speaker of the House then, Manny Villar, read the articles of impeachment and supposedly signed by 1/3 of the House members. So immediately after that session, it was transmitted to the Senate. And then there was a leadership change immediately. I don't know if I was a young adult there, so the old adult.
Young din kami na. Pero
Sir, most likely ganun po mabilis yung process to transmit it to the Senate.
Yeah, once a complaint is filed and endorsed by 1/3, no? Immediately, I transmit it to the speaker, plenary approved, then I transmit it formally to the Senate.
what happens to the first 3 complaints, sir?
Well, they are overtaken by this.
Na parang
Kasi this will be the complaint.
so on record na lang that there were 3.
Yeah, there were 4, bale, there were 4
Right.
complaints. And this one is, since when it was filed, it was signed, no, by the minimum requirement, 1/3. Then the fast track process will have to be pursued.
Sir, sorry. Sir, is your Thursday target still on track?
I'm still not sure because, there were some absences yesterday, so I'll have to complete the whole consultations. No? And then also I'm consulting the party leaders. No? What is the position of their party and so on and so forth. So that we will be guided by the consensus, no, of these party leaders.
Sir, you mentioned the plan was to come up with a new complaint. Kanino pong plan?
Itong mga nagpapahintay na bigyan sila ng time.
I think na sino po itong mga.
I cannot identify the names right now, no, but they belong to both minority and majority. And initially, there were 12 of them. So, yun yung kinoconsult ko ngayon.
Initially, dumami po ba?
It depends on whether I will get a call or I'll see them later, no?
Sir, they're asking for time to draft the complaint and to convince at least 103 congressmen to endorse.
So they explicitly said, sir, na yun yung plano talaga, per vote.
No, that's just one group, no? The other group, of course, is telling me we will just endorse the one of the three complaints, no? So, iba-iba rin sila eh. But itong grupo na to, they want to file another complaint signed, endorsed by 103 minimum na House members.
Sir, ito po yung napag-usapan niyo yung speaker kagabi.
Hindi kami nag-usap ni Speaker tungkol dito. Pinag-usapan namin yung change sa appropriations. So,
Ano nga po ng update doon, sir?
well, as you know already, the chairman resigned. No? He has a letter for health reasons. So, that's all I can say.
Who will take his place, sir?
I think si Senior Vice Chair, si Congresswoman Stella Kim.
Has she accepted?
Of course.
Okay. Will
Hindi,
that
kasi-
be forwarded
kasi-
to the speaker?
There's no need eh. There's no need. Kasi she's member number 2. No? So that means in terms
Parang
of
automatic.
seniority. Pero acting lang yon. Kasi if you want, if the House would like to have a chairman, then it has to be presented to the plenary for approval.
Pero active capacity lang po siya.
Yeah, acting lang yun. As number 2, no? As senior deputy chairman, senior vice chairman.
Question number 36. Appeal for the lawmakers na natin first na existing.
Yeah. Well, sinabi ko nga sa kanila, we will also give them time to consolidate, no? And refile another complaint. Pero yun nga, if they want quick action, they have to gather the minimum number of House members, which is about 103. No? In the absence of that, they'll have to go through the process. And based on our calendar of session, parang malabo nang matapos yung process. No? Dito lang sa House, no? And then remember, we will just resume the session June 2 up to June 16 minus 2, so June 14. No? That's holiday pa yung June 12. So, masikip talaga if you will go through the process. No? And then kasi doon sa whole process, remember, once it's referred to the Committee on Justice, the Committee on Justice will have to hold hearings. They'll have to invite the complainants and the official who is being impeached. No? So that takes time. Like for instance, I think the complainant or the subject of the impeachment complaint will be given, I think, 10 days to respond to the impeachment complaint. No? So, if we go through that whole process, tapos na yung 19th Congress, nandun pa rin sa Committee on Justice.
Clarification, yung 12 na nakausap ninyo, hindi pa po kasama doon yung mga nag-endorse yung tatlong.
Hindi.
Okay, so bagong set po ito.
Yeah.
And then, meron po bang ilan na po yung nakausap ninyo as of yesterday?
As of yesterday, mga tatlo pa lang eh. Kasi I was also busy signing this contracts of renewal.
And then may effect po ba sa kanila yung INC dahil yesterday?
Maybe, but I cannot speak on their behalf now. You'll have to ask them individually. But I think it's really up to these House members. Kasi the prayer rally of the Iglesia ni Cristo was very clear about the message. No? the message is peace and unity. So, wala, I have not talked with any congressman about their reaction to the Iglesia ni Cristo rally.
Sir, yung timeline na mention nyo, hanggang June na. So yung fourth complaint could happen after elections or before elections?
It can happen before the end of this session. This session now,
I don't think
no, I mean,
the one until
there is some,
February. Yung hanggang February.
5, bale, kasi 7 is the
Friday.
official, but by practice, we end the session Wednesday night, di ba? So, February 5.
Kung mag-aantay na kayo, sir, ng February.
Hindi ko pa, I'll have to consult them eh. Hindi kasi, as I told you before, either they do that or wait for the whole process to be completed. So, whatever their objective is, will not be accomplished. Kasi if it will get stuck sa Committee on Justice, then what's the point, no? It will just lie there, no?
So, yung po bang nag-endorse ng first and third impeachment complaint, pwede rin nilang i-endorse ng more.
Yes, walang limit eh. You can endorse as many.
Pero how confident po yung mga kinausap nyo? Tatlo pa lang nakausap.
Yeah.
Sila yung nag-draft ng fourth impeachment complaint. Bakit sila
Well, I'm not saying they're the ones drafting. They said, given the limited time, no, that we have under the 19th Congress, they are thinking of filing and endorsing another complaint with the support or endorsement of 103 or more congressmen, because that will supersede all the processes. That can take in 1 or 2 days. Just like the Villar experience, no? The then speaker read the articles of impeachment. It was validated. The signatories were validated. Transmitted to the Senate. And then I think the following day or 2 days after, they replaced Manny Villar.
Sir, ngayon lang namin narinig po yung na-float niyo po yung idea na meron niyang fourth complaint na ang gagamitin nila is yung 103 na yung Masopilis.
Yeah.
And sa pagkakatami po ninyo, no, if it's true indeed na meron niyang fourth complaint that is being pushed by the majority, malaking istorya siya. Ibig sabihin, bago na po ba yung tono? Kumbaga,
I cannot say majority because I talk with minority and majority House members. No? At saka wala pa silang masabi na matutuloy yan. Plano pa lang. There's a difference between a plan and the actual act. No? Yun. So, whether that will happen or not, we'll have to wait.
Pero sir, between now and that time, kailangan meron ng kumikilos getting 103. Otherwise,
Yeah.
so may kumikilos na po.
Yeah. Well, yun ang sabi sa akin. The plan is to file a new complaint endorsed by 1/3.
May na-mention na po kung ilan na yung pumasok.
Wala.
Sir, until when po tayo maghihintay hanggang bago po natin may pataas? Kunyari, wala naman po talaga na makolekta or wala
Siguro
naman po
by next week. By next week, I think that's a reasonable amount of time. I'll have to decide whether I should still wait for them or transmit it to the office of the speaker. No? But of course, the speaker cannot do anything except to refer this to the Committee on Rules. Wala siyang power to consolidate or to file or to repair one complaint, no, over the rest. It will have to be the Committee on Justice who will decide it.
Sir, is it safe to say that you're giving the group support impeachment complaint until next week? to file?
Yes. I think next week would be a fair time for them to decide. Then I may be forced to transmit whatever complaints that I have received to the speaker
When?
by next week.
But then also, what you said to us